It is today 2023-12 for December-20. Happy Wednesday. Gonna get going a little bit here. Got a new hat. Track IR fits it. Let's see how it fits us. All right, let's see if that worked. I'm trying to get my Neofly updated. I think it worked. Good. All right. We're going to be doing a couple of things today. We're going to be testing the network connection while flying around big cities to see if it smoothly. The other day we had a crash. We happened to be flying near Miami, which is a city of photogrammetry, which is more network bandwidth intense for our internet connection here. Maybe that's why our internet crashed the other day when we were doing that stream. Maybe not. We don't know. We're gonna test today. We're gonna go to Paris, maybe New York City, maybe São Paulo. I don't know if no, actually, so I don't think there's any cities in South America photogrammetry. When is Microsoft Flight Simulator going to do a South America thing? I wonder if it's issue with permissions from the government or something. But it would be lovely to have Brazil. I mean, we have Rio a bit, but there's no photogrammetry. It's just they do have the Cristo Redentor there, but. So that's one thing we're gonna do. And speaking of Brazil, speaking of Microsoft Flight Simulator, we're also going to be doing hey Raz, copy that Raz. Over. Speaking of Brazil, Neofly has this thing that every day there's a different. I think it's every day, maybe every week. There's this little exclamation point of a purple background, and that's a treasure hunt. It's basically a crashed airplane somewhere. I think there might be other things as well, but usually it's a crashed airplane with like bars of gold or priceless artworks or something in it. And if you manage to land by it and find it, then you get a bunch of money. So why not try that? Try to and find it so that we can align our cash account in preparation for this possible Neofly powered, partly Neofly powered around the world trip. Raz Wasabi here, by the way, is a real life pilot. Let me give him a shout out here, and a great friend of the stream. Among many other things, you know. It's like we humans, we're all, you know, someone said specialization is for insects. I tend to believe that we humans, we can do a lot of different things, and we may get tired of doing something and want to do something else for a while. That's why we can do a lot of different things. We have are blessed with the opposable thumbs with ability to speak languages, different languages, play music and stuff. Why not try to do a lot of different things in our lives, right? So yeah, so this place here, one odd thing about it so far is that it only seems to show up in the flight interface here. On the job finder, it doesn't show up. Okay, it doesn't show up, but in the flight map, there it is. Okay, so what we're gonna do now is we're gonna find out where it is. You hover over it, says explore before 3:44 p.m. Whoa, is that now? Oh, we better get going. Nearest airport, SSQM, distance 12 nautical miles. Okay, can we get our pilot to SSQM? Let's see, and our plane. We have almost 10 grand, we have just over $9,000. Hangar. Bring air... No, okay, first pilot. Where's pilot? Jobs finders. Freelance jobs. Here you go. Career. Call sign. Qualifications. Staff. Pilot. Logbook. Where is the place that I send the pilot somewhere else? Aircraft is over there. Aircraft. Freelance jobs. Maybe there's a freelance place. Maybe I just have to click on the place. So let's see where was it? It was it's about 12 nautical miles from Sierra Quebec Mike. So let's find Sierra Quebec Mike. I'm trying to find a search thing for airfields. And as soon as I can find that, we'll try to transfer our pilot there. It used to be an option, but Neofly has had a lot of updates since we last played it. I love that you can maximize the screen now. That's very nice. Okay, Sierra, Quebec, Mike. There it is. Now we're gonna right click on that, or click on it. Tanque Novo, Bairro Alto dos Coqueiros. Yeah, I hear you, Raz. I understand. I used to watch other people playing. Well, I didn't actually watch other people playing video games because Twitch wasn't a thing back then when I worked a lot in this office job. But I used to read a lot of blogs and wish I could be doing other things. Pilot log, show missions on flight map. How the heck do you transfer a pilot? There's a campaign story. Okay. Oh, I should put my registration information here because I did have the oh, and there's also Skype for Sim. There's so much stuff we can add to this. I did donate to Neofly early on. Let's can sell us enough music. Let's try to concentrate here. Let's try to concentrate here. We were having a lot of trouble trying to find where. Oh, here we go. Bring one passenger. No, that's the bring the passenger. What if I click on the thing? We have bring this aircraft to pilot location, but we don't have a place for the pilot location. Maybe we can't move around that easy anymore. Maybe that's the freelance thing. If that is the case, we're not going to be able to do that mission. I'm going to go and look on the internet real quick. Neofly, how to bring pilot to different airport. Okay, here you go. iCal search box. Where the heck is the iCal search box? Can't click on that. And let's put a little bit of music while we're just thinking here. Transmission. This is the main screen. I don't have a way to choose a location. Let's try on your Discord. Pilot hat tab. Press the button next to location and your pilot's picture. This one? No, that's the call sign. Location. Ah, here we go. Wow, that's difficult to find. That button there. Okay, well, location is there. I was expecting it to be here because that thing is your current location. It would be nicer if that was there. There you go. Okay. Thank you. Took me a while to find this. Suggest also having the button by the by the current airport ICAO code on the top. Hey, hello, Sokolas. I was gonna say hi, hello, Sokolas. I was gonna say Sokolas, hello. All right, so we found this. Okay, so where was the thing? Okay, it's the treasure is here in South America, Brazil, not far from where I lived in Brazil when I was a kid, in the middle of nowhere, near the border between Bahia and Goiás. Hover over it, nearest airport, Sierra Sierra, Quebec, Mike, 12 nautical miles. So go to pilot hat, enter an ICAO or select an aircraft location, Sierra Sierra, Quebec, Mike. You don't have enough money to move your pilot? How much does it cost to travel there? Sierra, Quebec, Mike. You don't have enough money to move your pilot. Does it tell me how much money it would cost somewhere? Okay. How about if we move, where is that? All the way down there. How about if we move to somewhere like, I don't know, Saint Louis. What's Saint Louis, iCal? Let's turn off the satellite view. See if we can see the airfields a little better. I don't see the airfields at all. Oh, that's the jobs thing here. I mean, that would be a heck of a long flight to get down there. But for the hell of it, let's see how much it would cost to just get to Saint Louis. SNOZ. SNOZ. Sierra November Oscar Zulu. Sierra November Oscar Zulu. How much does it cost to move there? You don't have enough money to move your pilot. Okay, I guess it must be very expensive. Well, why don't we just, what's the biggest city with photogrammetry near where we are? Or maybe we just won't do the Neofly thing right now. We'll just do the test. Well, let's do it. Let's do a couple of Neofly missions that we are. I do have the achievement hunting tag in this. There is one achievement in Microsoft Flight Simulator, which is to tour guide. Use the smart cam to view 25-star landmarks from a distance of 550 yards or less. So looking over, let me turn this off, and let's look at Microsoft Flight Simulator. Looking at from the Microsoft Flight Simulator map at our current location here in the Caribbean, there's 3 star landmarks here, and they're all airfields, I think. I think we're here at Tango Foxtrot Golf Grand Case. That's where we are in Neofly. So we could take off and we could do a mission, some cargo to this one, which is a Princess Juliana International. It is a star airfield, and we could just circle around, try to view that from, what was it? 550 yards or less, and take it from there. Why does that keep coming on? Why does this keep coming on? Is it when I press Alt or something? Or Tab? Tab is help. When I Alt Tab, the help comes on. That's why that keeps coming on. All right, let's do that. Let's put our airplane there. We have the Juliet Papa Logistics Cessna 152 as a free mod. Let's fly Apex Shuttle.
Hello, Captain. Nice to see you again.
I don't think they give me an option. Well, I think you have to, to manage an airline in Neofly, you have to donate or buy it or whatever they call it. I don't know. I haven't put in my details because I forgot, because it's been a long time since when Neofly was first coming out, I donated, so I had access to the perks. But I have to find the email and the code and everything and put it there to see if I have access to some of this stuff. But for now, let's try a mission here where we are. We did 2 missions yesterday. We didn't break anything. And I think let's put cargo. I'm gonna put everything here and see. The missions depend on your rank. The missions that are available for you. All right, but our current rank, we're like a peon cadet. we can only do, it seems, passengers and basically not fragile cargoes, regular cargo. Eventually we'll get to second officer, and then we'll get deadline cargo, fragile cargo, secret passenger, parachute, advertising, and hazardous cargo. The one that I really enjoy most is this one here, the emergency, because then you can land anywhere. It might have to be on a field, it might have to be on a highway. You know, it makes it more interesting because it's not just landing on another airfield. It can be like on anywhere on the landscape. Minimum rank first officer, so that's probably the third one. After second officer, you probably go to first officer, and then we'll be able to do that. Okay. This is a mod. This is neofly.net. It's free. If you donate or pay for it or whatever you call it, you have some extra perks. But the base mod is free, and it's really nice. It's probably my favorite mod in terms of you know, career and stuff. Microsoft Flight Simulator. Sporting a new hat today, by the way. I gave myself a Christmas present of a hat that works with Track IR, and it has a bit of a Native American design to it. So let's see how it fits us, how it fits the stream. So far, so good. All right, so we want to fly over here. Let's click on that airfield. Let's see down here, destination TN. There you go. What, TNCM? Nothing to go there. That's funny. Which one? Which other one is a? That's a Star Airport 2. Is TQPF a Star Airport? Anyway, what we'll do is we'll take off. We'll do one of the missions, you know. But before we get there, we'll circle this airfield here. We'll do this mission here, but first we'll go and circle that airfield, okay? All right.
Transporter from dispatch. The passengers for the concert are waiting for you at the boarding parking.
From the concert? Wow. I guess
the passengers are ready to board. I hope you have plenty of room. It looks like they have gone crazy at the duty-free shop.
Is this the right airplane? All right, let's see. Now the moment of truth. Let's track our work with this thing. I think it does. Or was it 192? 198. One passenger. All right. And I'm just going to click ready for flight here.
Dispatch. Everyone is on board. Let's go.
So it does it all for me. I like that. Clear! Someone shouted clear? Was that what happened?
Everything looks good from where I'm sitting. Taxi to the runway and take off.
All right. Someone screamed clear, I think. All right, so let's make sure that our flight plan and everything is that we know what the heck we're gonna do. Okay, this one is to the southeast, but what we're gonna do is in order to get a bit of the achievement, we want to circle this Star Airport from close range. So we're gonna take off, and then we're gonna do a left-hand turn, and we're gonna head to Tango November Charlie Mike Letterbas General. What's the name of the airport? Princess Juliana International Airport. We'll circle around close by, and then we'll head west-southwest to St. Bartholomew. Another one of those landings like yesterday. Tricky airfield. You just have to do a forward slip drop in, a short runway, could be windy. Okay, so we take off, we go out, turn left, find Juliana airfield, then west-southwest. Hello, Shipa. Someone scream, right? Well, the gargling, I'm not sure what they said, what have been the chopped up. You got chopped up, probably. Who thought that Microsoft Flight Simulator is not a horror video game, right? Vasconcelos, wind noise, pause, please. And let's do something else. Let's do, something like this. We'll get back to it.
Tango Foxtrot Foxtrot Golf Traffic Cessna November Hotel Tango X-Ray Tango taking off runway 30
There's an airplane over there.
West.
Good evening. Oh, it's talking to Sheepa, sorry. Goedenavond. That's good evening. I'm gonna learn. You're all gonna teach me how to speak Dutch here. We're gonna have to stand behind this noisy thing for a while. To hell with that thing. We're going. Let's be careful of that little water pond over there. I think Microsoft Flight Simulator might be a little loud right now. Let me turn the master volume down a bit. The RG they have for sale is very fun to fly. It says the 182. Oh, is that it's like basically a 152 but with more room for, or 172 but longer, more room for passengers. I'm using right now the JPL Logistics SB Sim or something. It's a free mod of the 152. It has a tail dragger version. We're not using the tail dragger version. We're using a regular one. But look, it comes with an iPad over here, and it can put the autopilot in it. Look at this. You can put like this Garmin thing here. You have a little Bendix autopilot. Very cool, Raz. I really like this, and you can also set it up here. And GTN 750, I don't know if that's a paid mod or a free one, but if you install that, then we would have one of those there. And it has this stuff here that's very cool. The panel lights. I love this here. It really transforms the Cessna for me. You can't see right now very well, obviously, because it's not very dark, but we'll see it a little later in the stream. But 182 sounds fun too. Maybe the airplane's waiting for me. Let's just go. Degree flaps, go. You can open the window, Raz. There's like a... There's
Pilot, good flight.
Thanks, Selena. Have a good rest of your afternoon. There's these things here, sun visor. Flaps up. Pretty cool. Alright, left turn. We're gonna pass by Juliana. We're gonna hold down the button, the smart view button to the smart cam button to basically focus on the point of interest. Less than 550 yards, and And after we do a couple of circlings of that airfield, then we're gonna go west-southwest to St. Bartholomew to deliver this. We have someone next to us technically. Oh look, what's that? It's like is there actual cargo 3D thing there? Something over there. Almost looks like there was something coming out of the airplane. And if you have a suggestion for where to start our round the world trip from, let me know. I'm gonna add it all to a text file, and then we're gonna have a vote. I'm partial to starting in the Netherlands and Schiphol maybe, because we have a lot of friends of the stream who are from the Netherlands. And another thing is, on the around the world trip, I want to do a landing in every in the place of the choice of everyone, or where they live, or somewhere they want to see. Okay, but we have to decide where to start. Right now it's still testing phase. We're testing whether everything works here, network connection, all the tools, but it's looking good so far. We had one crash the other day, cruise ship there. But yesterday's stream was smooth. Today, later, we're gonna go into a city and fly around a city to see if maybe that photogrammetry of the cities causes issues for our internet connection. Alright, let's fly close to this airfield here. And then we're gonna hold the button that is the smart cam to see if that increments our progress for the oh, what up? For the point of interest challenge. Alright, I think we're about 550 feet or less. There it is. Reckless flying here, unsurprising. Alright, now let's go west-southwest. I'm gonna set the autopilot here for the heading bug. Let's make sure that we're not gonna crash. Around there. Then let's come over here towards the autopilot. Keep an eye outside the window too, to make sure that we're not heading into the water. Confused about how to use this thing. There you go. Think it's working. Oh, and actually, never mind. It's not St. Bartholomew. It is. I keep getting confused about the jobs interface in Neofly, and the I keep getting confused about the jobs. This is the searching for jobs. It doesn't track your plane, but the flight map, that's where it tracks your plane. It shows a little icon for your plane. So we're actually going to head north. Okay. So it's gonna be I don't know, about 020. Let's do that. This mod basically gives your little Cessna 152 a capability of flying of an autopilot, so you don't have to be looking at the out the window all the time. 020 I said, right? Okay. More or less, that's about 020 there. I basically twist the little heading bug. And I like that this Cessna mod, they made the heading red and the main heading bug there red. Makes it a little easier to see. And I think we can't afford to just screenshot there to turn the taxi lights off now. If you want to put in guesses for the landing estimator, you don't have to wait for, don't even have to be here. You put in the guess just so the computer gets it. Oh, a little shaky. Oh, I think I hit the rudder pedals by mistake. So that's what makes it shaky. The jumbo jet landing. Whoa, what the heck's going on there? Probably a player. Oh, just missed it. Tony taking off the wrong way from Juliana, Prince Juliana Airport. He's having trouble with that airplane. Oh, I think he's going back in. He's going back in. Caribbean Air Traffic Control, this is HyperTextHero. We have observed an emergency here by Prince Juliana Airfield. B748 aircraft has hit the water. I repeat, it has hit the water. Over. Thank you for the guess, Sheepa. Raz, I know you're not listening because you're on mute, but I got a minus 69 landing the other day. Unplanned. Well, obviously unplanned, you know. How the heck are you going to be able to plan that? Mechanical whale, yeah. It was. I mean, the 747, the queen of the skies, kind of does look like a mechanical whale. Oh, cool. I forgot. Oh, that's one thing that it's in my list of things to do. Set up a macro for flyby views. Thanks, Raz. I don't think they're dangerous. There's supposed to be a person in here next to me, so let's make the person appear, okay? I think it's one passenger this mission. There, this is the person we're transporting, I guess. I don't know what the heck that thing is back there. Is it like something to change the wheel of the airplane or something? Let's see if we can take a look from the other view. What is this thing? Probably something for handling the airplane when it's on the ground. Oh, we're almost there. It's a short flight. Tango, Quebec, Papa, Foxtrot, Clayton J. Lloyd International Airport. Let's see if there's a tower there for us to talk to. TQPF? Wallblake, they call here.
Tower Cessna November, Hotel Tango, X-Ray Tango, 4 miles southwest 2,500 feet to land.
Cessna November, Hotel Tango, X-Ray Tango Tower. Altimeter 29er decimal 851014 at 7. Make left downwind runway 29er.
Alright, left downwind
Make
runway
left
29er.
traffic runway 29er Cessna Tango, X-Ray Tango.
Alright, let's turn off the autopilot. Ding! Runway 29er is gonna be this one right here, I think.
Seabreeze 321, please acknowledge.
Alright,
Clear to land runway 29er, Seabreeze 321.
Seabreeze is out there. That's a nice call
Seabreeze
sign.
321, follow the aircraft on final. Wind 014 at 7. Clear to land runway 29er.
Who's Seabreeze? Where's Seabreeze?
Clear to land runway 29er, Seabreeze 321.
The towers. Oh, is that no? Silver Paris something is like in a Concorde. Someone flying a Concorde out there. Someone flying a Strike Eagle. There's a Strike Eagle, an F-15, and in a F-15E in Microsoft Flight Sim. Anyway, let's cut power. It's gonna be a steep descent. We're gonna go in and see if they will put us in front of the queue. Okay. Well, let's enter the left traffic. Left traffic, I think it means counterclockwise, right? Looks pretty clear over there. I probably missed something somewhere. Oh, that's runway 11. Runway 29er will be the other side. One day I'll remember that. It's pointing, the number is pointing towards, like reading it, it's pointing in the direction of the bearing. So 29er is pointing to 290, basically west northwest. There it is, runway 29er, pointing that way. There we go. I don't see. Oh, is that the caravan up there? Alright, I'm going around. I think they want me to wait for that flight over there. That's a solid copy, babe.
Going around Cessna Tango, X-Ray Tango.
Cessna Tango, X-Ray Tango, follow the Cessna caravan on final. Wind 034 at 4. Clear to land runway 29er.
All right. ATC is definitely more interesting
Clear
these
to land
days.
runway 29er
Let's go.
Cessna Tango X-ray Tango.
Maybe that the airplane was down there somewhere. I just never saw it. Nice vibe here, nice ambiance. We're gonna put down the sun visor here. Look at that, wonderful. Cut the power, get the trim right. Let's throw the flaps down. Trim the nose down. Most airplanes will get a nose up attitude when you put the flaps down. More lift on the wing will generally lift the nose. There are probably airplanes that don't do that. All sorts of flying machines out there. And here we go. I think we should probably put on our landing line. Go around? Okay. Jeez. Put the flaps up.
Going around Cessna Tango X-ray Tango.
Let's just keep moving. Thank you for your guess, Sokolos. Maybe they want me to wait for that Bez 321 back there. Alright, we're gonna do a lazy turn. If they tell us to go around again, we're just gonna go in. We're gonna do like Sheepa said the other day. Tower. We're setting her down, clear the airport. One thing that I wish Microsoft Flight Simulator would show instead of the height above ground level next to these plane plates or information stuff is like the distance from you. There's probably a network and performance reason they don't do that, but it's odd that they put like height above ground instead of distance from you. Coming in a pretty shallow approach, this airplane.
Follow the aircraft on final. Wind 034 at 4.
Clear
Okay.
to land runway 29er Cessna Tango X-ray Tango.
Incoming. Okay, there's the Cessna on final. What the heck is this guy doing? Can't see the airplane. That's one of my wishes for Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024, other than the damage modeling, which is you know, my broken record request, is better level of detail in distant airplanes. Like, don't show me what the airplane looks like from further away, even if it's a very you know, very low resolution thing, but at least show me something. Don't make it just like pop out of thin air all of a sudden. It is a Caravan. Almost looks like he's driving on the ground instead of flying. Maybe it's someone else flying Neofly and he is doing one of those pizza delivery missions that if you fly above 500 feet you get detected, and then the anti-drug police comes to try to stop you. Alright, cut power. Let's throw those flaps down. You better get out of the runway quickly. Bravo Echo Zulu 321 Cessna Grand Caravan. We have a very impatient customer here who wants to land to go to the show. She's already bitching that we did the Princess Juliana detour. She's going to... it's the first time AC/DC is playing here, and she's already late for the show, and she's pissed. Like Initial D anime where you deliver tofu and you have to drift in order to deliver on time, but at the same time not smash it on... Is that a video game? That sounds fun. Initial D? Oh, that's the anime? That sounds fun. I would love Grand Theft Auto missions where you have to deliver a package quickly, but maybe they exist. Probably not in GTA 5, I don't remember. You have to deliver a package quickly, but the more...
Tango X-ray Tango acknowledged last transmission.
Fuck it, I'm going in.
21, turn next taxiway.
I'm going in. Out of the way, Seabreeze. Out of the way, Seabreeze.
Seabreeze Street 21, contact ground on 118.5.
You greased that landing.
Cessna Tango X-ray Tango, you are not cleared to land. Clear the runway.
Taxi to parking.
Tower, take a shower.
118.5 Seabreeze Street 21. Goodbye. Ground Seabreeze Street 21 taxi to parking. Seabreeze Street 21 taxi to general aviation parking via taxiway.
Goodbye, asshole.
Taxi to general aviation parking using taxiway Seabreeze Street 21.
Who won? Shiba won. What was the 69? That was the best landing in the last since we started playing Microsoft Flight Simulator again the last couple of days. Goodbye. Yeah, what the heck is this? Tower, this is HTX. How copy? I'm just gonna leave her here. Oh nice, this stuff appears automatically when you're here.
Okay, pilot. The guests are leaving the aircraft now.
Get out of my plane. Don't forget to say, hey Futura! Futura, it's late, dude. What's going on? Sorry I didn't come by your stream today if you stream because I was out and about today. I got a haircut. And a new hat. See my new hat? Give myself a Christmas present. Well, it's really from Amber. Gave me some money. She's like, go buy yourself some Christmas present.
Transporter from dispatch.
So I bought a hat
Another passenger
and a
mission
wallet.
completed. Thanks, and bye.
Let me give Sheepa another point. 1 second.
You are clear to start your engine.
Thanks for the touch and go, Andy. Landing estimator. Sheepa in the lead now with 3 points. Ichiro Light and Soko has 2 apiece. Today is the 20th. Tomorrow is the first day of winter in the Northern Hemisphere. The last day of fall, so tomorrow the Microsoft Flight Simulator stream will be the final of the fall. Landing guesstimator contest. We have a suggestion where we should start a round the world trip from. Just type it in chat. Send me a message. Call me and shout at me. I think you should start here because this and that and the other. So far we have Schiphol, Netherlands. We have a southern tip of South America, Tierra del Fuego. We have Los Angeles. We have where I live here in Michigan. All right. Antarctica? Okay. Let me get all this written down. Tower didn't talk to me again. They just want me out of their airport. Leave this here. Okay. Where should round the world trip begin? Suggestions so far: LA, Michigan, Antarctica, Schiphol, Netherlands, Schiphol, Tierra del Fuego, all right, I'm writing that down. But now let's do one more mission. Or more than one mission, I think. And let me just quickly go to my Steam achievements thing and see if looking at that Star Airport worked and made progress on the tour guide. Nope. Didn't seem to have made any progress. Use the smart cam to view 25-star landmarks. All right. Well, maybe it has to be a landmark, not an airfield. That's an airfield, star airfield. Maybe it has to be a star landmark. Okay. So let's do another mission over here. What have we got? Let's do a longer one. Let's go to windward side, the bottom windward side, the St. John's down there. Let's do that one. That will net us $3 grand. And it is another passenger mission. One passenger, and this one is a little more weighty, weighs 206 pounds.
Hello, pilot. Your passengers are waiting for you. Let me know when we can send them. Pilot from dispatch. Boarding passenger. Please stand by.
It'll be a bit of a night flight. It'll be nice.
Transporter, boarding is complete. You can start your flight.
Roger that, Elena. We're closing up and we're going in a minute. Hello. Fasten your seatbelts. Make sure your ashtray is closed, though your food is stowed away. Don't touch the rudder pedals or the controls, please. Thank you. Uh-oh.
You're good to go. Contact the tower for clearance.
Ooh.
Everything looks good from where I'm sitting. Taxi to the runway and take off.
Fuel's fine. Let's see if the tower is talking to us still.
Ground Cessna November, Hotel Tango, X-Ray Tango, request taxi for south departure.
Thanks for the guess.
Cessna November, Hotel Tango, X-Ray Tango taxi to and hold short of runway 11 using taxiway. Contact tower on 118.5
Taxiway?
when ready.
You tell me just the taxiway.
Taxi to and hold short runway 11 using taxiway Cessna Tango, X-Ray Tango.
So they want us to go to 1-1? Guess there's not much wind, huh? Juanito! X-ray 189er taken off. In a Super Viking. Yeah, I guess it's a perpendicular wind, so let's just do that. Could be enough. Let's take off where the sun sets.
Pilot, have a nice flight.
Cessna Tango, X-Ray Tango, you are not cleared to take off.
Oh shit. Thanks, Selena. Tower, I apologize. I'm feeling a little slow today. I'll see you later. Over. HyperTextHero, you call this number once you land in your destination. Over and out. Very sloppy. Okay, I think it's south we have to go to. South-southeast or something, so let's set that in. That's our destination right there, I think. The island. Mountainous.
Tower Hoppajet 65011 miles west inbound, visual runway 11 approach. Hoppajet 650 tower. Altimeter 29.9 or 11008 at 5. Cleared visual runway 11 approach. Cleared visual runway 11 approach, Hoppajet 650.
Go! I'll be right back, people.
Hoppajet 6501008 at 5. Cleared to land runway 11. Cleared to land runway 11, Hoppajet 650. Jet 65012 miles east inbound visual runway 29er approach. Hopa Jet 650 tower. Altimeter 29er decimal 9er 11008 at 5. Cleared visual runway 29er approach. Cleared visual runway 29er approach Hopa Jet 650.
Hey Neb! Hello! We're approaching the island. The sun is setting. Hopa jet! Hopa jet! Hopa jet! Hey!
Clear to land runway 29er Hopa Jet 650.
Thank you. Christmas present from Amber. She said, here's some money, go buy what you want for Christmas. Well, she wanted me to buy this a new wallet because my wallet was like 15 years old. I like my old wallet, but it was getting a little beat up, you know. And, but then I also saw this hat. And I thought I'll get the hat with this Native American design on it. How have you been? How are you doing? Thanks for dropping by. A beautiful sunset here in the Caribbean. We're currently on our way to oh, whoa. An island here. Still testing out the Neofly missions. We're trying to decide where we'll start around the world trip from. So far, the suggestions we have are the following. Why is the opacity so low on this thing? There you go. Where should the round the world trip begin? Suggestions so far: LA, Michigan, Antarctica, Schiphol, Netherlands. I think that's misspelled. I have to look it up. And Tierra del Fuego, southern tip of South America. Whoa, easy on those rudder pedals. Tango November, Charlie, Sierra. We better start talking to them. If there's a tower there. Tango November, Charlie, Sierra. Juancho E Irausquin. All right. We'll just pick a runway. Trade winds will probably be coming from that way, I think. So I'm just gonna guess that we're gonna land on runway. I mean, it's not the strong. The wind hasn't been very strong here today. Let's do runway 12.
Tango November Charlie Sierra, traffic Cessna November, Hotel Tango, X-Ray Tango, 8 miles north, 1,500 feet inbound to land runway 12.
If you buy a wallet, you automatically have less money to put in it. Exactly. I didn't really want to buy a wallet, but I don't know. We'll see if it if it'll find a place in my I don't even like carrying wallets, you know. Like just I like put it whatever valuables I have like in my socks or you know. Hey Elias! Thank you for the hydrate. Oh, speaking of which, let me go get my water. I forgot it. I'll be right back. All right, here's the hydrate. Thank you, Elias. Didn't need it. Let's turn off the autopilot on this thing. Not sure what that is. Gonna have to learn how to use that. It's a very small little airfield, this thing. I chose... Whoa. Alright, let's fly the airplane. Let's stop looking at stuff. Did I miss... Oh, Elias, I'm so sorry. You did not miss Harmonite, but I should have told you this the other day, but I didn't know it until yesterday. I went to the cinema, so I didn't play yesterday. I don't think we had quorum anyway. But we are gonna play again. We're gonna play something tonight. I don't know if it's gonna be Arma. What is that up front there? Weird. Oh, it's an airplane really low. But tomorrow we'd play. Thursday night. Same time. Okay. That's a little airfield, very small airfield. Let's see if we can spot it's uncontrolled, so let's see if we can spot the windsock, because the runway is pretty small on that thing, and I want to make sure that I'm landing with the wind against the wind, towards the wind, windward. Landing light is on. I had forgotten to turn it off this whole time. You know, top shelf incompetence over here. Don't see the landing sock. We're gonna do a low pass. Hold on, passenger. Really, no windsock on this place? I don't see a windsock. Okay. We're just gonna have to do our best. Well, it has the green this side and the red the other. Let's just land this way. We'll be ready to kick power to full. Flaps down. And go around if needed. Feel free to put in landing guesses if you want. It's a very short runway. I'm gonna put full left rudder here, try to slow down. Compensate with right aileron.
That wasn't the softest landing I've seen.
I know, but I need to stop, Elena. It's a short runway, okay? People have the win.
And shut down your engine.
Again. Oh. What a nice little airfield. Really small. Oh, I bet that's cheaper than an F-18. No, it's Andrea Len. People's too busy playing horse and sword. Well, it's not too busy, it's busy. I like that. Brakes on.
Okay, pilot. The guests are leaving the aircraft now.
Cabin people. The heck is this?
Transporter from dispatch. Everyone is on the bus. Check that they haven't forgotten anything. Have a nice day.
Thank you, dispatch. You have a good evening. All right, that's
You are clear to start your engine.
that is our Neofly missions for today. Let's take a look at what happened here. Main menu. We're up to 13 grand. We got our experience points up to 123 out of 1,000 on our way from cadet to second officer. We've flown around the east, the north, near Antigua and Barbuda there, St. Kitts and Nevis, Saba we're at right now. And so Neofly working well, stream going smoothly. Now we're gonna stop the Neofly thing, and what we're gonna do is we are going to attempt to fly around a city with photogrammetry, where to basically test the network connection here to see if it breaks the stream. Okay, let's try. I don't know. Let's go to San Francisco maybe. That has photogrammetry. And it has a bunch of points of interest too. Maybe we can try a star point of interest. No, let's try. Wait, Paris is nighttime there. I like to stay, you know, live weather when possible. Let's go. Let's fly over San Francisco. We'll take off from the water here, and let's take a water airplane. What have we got? Let's take something that we're not that familiar with to make it even more exciting. Either the Beaver or the Zlin Aviation Shock Ultra on the float. So maybe let's take the Wolf. Let's take the Pilatus PC-6 turbine-powered James Bond type airplane. This one is nice too, the Grumman Goose. But let's take this thing. I don't know how to fly this thing very well at all. I've flown it very little. Let's try that out. All players, live traffic, live, city or photogrammetry. Let's go. Yeah, I used to live, for 2 years, I lived across the bay from San Francisco in Oakland, North Oakland, border between Oakland and Berkeley. Back when I was an outlaw. And had a really good couple of formative years for me over there. Lived in a cooperative house. And survived the Bay Area. I mean, it was before the tech companies were really, you know, full on gentrified the whole place, or made everything that much more expensive, you know. This thing sounds like a jet plane because it has a turboprop turbine. Very odd airplane. I don't know how to fly this really, so let's just put full power. Whoa. And let's try to take off before we hit that those expensive houses over there. Go. That was close. Look at those clouds. Man, this red paint job on this is kind of very disconcerting. Do not like the sound of this engine very much. Right directly into the houses. Oh, the cloud, let's do it. The dark variety, alright. Let's go straight in. There's a city. Transamerica Tower. Probably called something else now, you know, whoever gives them more money and buys the thing wants their name on the thing, but for me this Transamerica Tower. We've got the Quat Tower over there. It's a big radio tower thing. There's Golden Gate. Let's go fly by the Golden Gate. Well, we'll circle back to the Golden Gate. First, let's go straight into the cloud. And this is a test to see if photogrammetry, I can never say that properly. Photogrammetry. I don't know if that's how you say it, but it's a test to see if that breaks our Microsoft Flight Simulator stream due to overloading of the internet connection. Is this? The trim, that's funny, the stabilizer trim is this little switch here, very clicky. Hey YT Mystical, look, I'm flying Microsoft Flight Simulator. I'm doing good, how are you, man? That's Oakland Airport over there. SFO's down there. Yeah, good times here. I used to join these, they were called critical mass, where you would take, like thousands of cyclists would all converge in downtown San Francisco and cause a bunch of trouble, like closed roads and everything. I mean, I just liked cycling around. I didn't care so much for the whole like shenanigans, you know. Some people try to get into arguments of the car, the drivers, and really like cause a lot of trouble. But I just like to cycle around with friends and. It's your birthday today? How old are you, if I may ask? I'll sing you happy birthday when I land, okay? Wait, who won the last landing? Sheepa? I haven't given the point. I better do that before I forget. Sheepa, to give 1 point to Sheepa. Happy birthday, Mystical. I just want to fly into this, this cloud that Elias asked me to fly into the cloud, see what happens. There's a hole in the cloud right there. "16, wow, you're a young one. The future of the humankind is in the hands of people like yourself, YT Mystical. Congrats. Hey, Mr. Gramps, how's it going? Flying above San Francisco here to test the internet connection of photogrammetry cities in Microsoft Flight Simulator. A lot of dark clouds here. We're flying into them, trying to. We're gonna have to keep our eye here on the attitude horizon, the artificial horizon, to make sure that we're not gonna crash. You know, if we're flying into the clouds. Very noisy airplane. I don't like this airplane so much. I don't mind the way it looks, but I don't like the sound it makes. Looks like a big bad wolf. Finally old enough to buy an energy drink legally. Man, be careful in energy drinks, man. Those things can really, you know, don't drink too many of those things. You need some energy, do some exercise, you know, everything in moderation. I don't want to sound like your dad or anything, but... It was most likely explode. I think the performance got better after they came out of the Xbox version, right? But yeah, it's it can be a demanding sim. Depending where you fly, what airplane you fly. When you fly things with like these digital displays, that takes more energy. Ah, my neck, hold up. Beautiful. Most people that see me think I'm 18, 19. Big man, Elias says. Yeah. You know, it can be like your age is hidden by your physical appearance, or, you know, by your mental maturity. I often say that I've met people who are in their 60s who are like, you know, 20-year-olds, and people who are 20-year-olds who are in their 60s. From the gym? Man, I'm way too lazy to go to the gym. I can muster a 7-minute exercise every day. That's enough for me. And a walk. 7-minute exercise. If you Google 7-minute exercise, you'll see what I'm talking about. And then a walk. But no weights. I mean, the exercise I liked best was playing basketball, you know, with friends. Because then it's fun, you know. But exercise for exercise's sake, I just can't do. I get too bored or don't have the patience or something. I don't know. Look at that. In the clouds here, really nice. There's very few, but pretty much no other flight simulators that you do this sort of thing. DCS a little bit, you know, but with this definition of level of definition of the clouds, few or none. Flying above San Francisco. Oh, you play high school ball? That's nice. What position do you play? Are you a big guy? How tall are you? Like forward, center? And good luck in your game. 2 to 3 hours a day? Damn, man. You must be a beefcake. That's a lot. You're gonna cut power. Circle back around here. We're gonna head to the Golden Gate. Fly a little lower, try to get a photogrammetry loaded up. Let's watch that airspeed indicator. This is a pretty aerodynamic airplane. The Wolf, I call it. The Pilatus PC-6, I think. I can't see where we're going, so I have to keep an eye on this over here. The yellow arrow and the altitude. Very easy to lose track of whether you're upside down or right side up, pointing to the sea or the land, pointing to the sky when you're flying clouds like this. Dangerous. That's why the horizontal attitude indicator was invented. I always forget the name of the thing, but this thing here. It's an all-in-one. Here you go. That's the one. Right there. Center? Alright, yeah, that sounds like if you're big, that sounds center, power forward, you know. I was a guard, I was a shooting guard. Sometimes point guard, but mostly a shooting guard. High school ball. Yeah, let's land somewhere. Thanks, Shipa. Feel free to put in guesses. We're gonna land under the Golden Gate Bridge, okay? 6 feet, 80 kilo. Okay, you're about my size then. And you play center, but what, you're like 16, you're saying, right? So yeah, you're young. We're gonna land by the Golden Gate. There it is. Let's fly low over SF. Oh, watch the speed, watch the speed. Good thing it beeped at me. No passengers with us. Lead muscle. Good for you, man. Let's actually land by Pier 1 here. Protein shakes, man. No, I never. I was just too lazy to do all that stuff. I mean, maybe if I got hurt quite badly when I was senior year of high school playing basketball, so that kind of like was the end of my aspiring basketball career, you know. So I never really, maybe if I had if I had gone further, didn't get hurt, maybe I would have done weights and stuff like a lot of people do, right? Because if you're down in the paint, you're getting hit left, right, and center. Then you're gonna have to buff up a little bit in order to be able to handle that. Flaps down. Not sure what the landing speed on this thing is. We'll just we're gonna ride the envelope until we hear the horn here. Oh, interesting. Maybe the landing estimator doesn't work with water landings. Could that be it? Because I didn't get anything. I'm gonna power up and we're gonna land on land to try it. Oh! The fucking the sheeple wins. Maybe it was just late. Okay, well, 2 points for Sheepa. That was very odd. That was pretty good, huh? Put the gear down so the... Is that... Wait, no, I shouldn't put the gear down. How do I put the rudder down? Uh-oh, we have a problem here, people. Oops. Just type a random number. That works. Alright. Let's go to a different city. Let me give Sheepa 2 points for forgotten. Vasconcelos, let's get a soundscape here while we're waiting. We could do it again and go try to land on the Golden Gate. Double check this. I actually do want to double check this. Let's go back to the main menu. Let's pick a different airplane. And let's go to a different big city. Let's go to New York. Well, New York is at night already. What other big cities have here? LA. Let's go to LA. We'll just put ourselves right above Ocean Park here near Venice Beach. We'll put ourselves there, and instead of this turbine sounding thing, we're going to grab this thing, the goose. Rainy. Two more points for Sheepa. $36 all time. I want to test whether the landing on water is getting picked up properly. Whoa. Okay, this thing is loud. Makes sense, because look, the engine is right next to your head. Whoa. Can't see anything. Oh, I can see something. There's a horrible storm here in LA going on. This is really bad weather. A lot of people have visited this part of the world without having been there by playing Grand Theft Auto 5 or GTA San Andreas. Look at this weather, horrible weather. Started right in a cloud. Alright, that's not gonna work. General options, sound, headphone simulation on. That's better. You really have to, in this video game, you really have to, depending on the plane you're flying, you have to change the sound settings. All right. And by playing Microsoft Flight Simulator and GTA 5, you realize how much bigger, you know, LA is to what they have in GTA. The distances are much greater, obviously. Can't even see downtown that well here. Alright, I'm gonna turn to the right and I'm gonna try to land before the pier there. Thank you for the guess, Sheepa, for helping me test this. Getting a few freezes here now and again. Flaps down. Whoa! Viking song to fly by. Right, maybe it's delayed. If it's not working properly, the water landings, we're just not going to be doing water landings with the guesstimator. I'll disable it when we're doing water landings. Very odd that it's taking so long. Maybe have to take off again for it to register. Let's take off again. Very odd. Maybe it only picks it up on the second time you touch down. Yeah, that's very odd. Something not working with water landings, or it's delayed or something. Yeah, put the gear down. Gonna break the airplane, but. Yeah, odd. I don't know what's going on. Last try. I'm gonna put the gear. Well, let's touch down. Let's go in the water one more time. This plane is so. I would expect like a pretty loud bang when you, quite a loud sound when you touch down on the water from inside the airplane, but there's no sound basically. Oh, there you go. Now it picked it up. So it doesn't always pick it up. I'm thinking that we should probably not use water landings. What do you think? If it's this unreliable. Should I do that and take away the last 2 points? What do you think, Sheepa? It's pretty unreliable. I mean, the great majority of our stuff is gonna be land landings. Okay, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna give the points for the water landings. That's good with you. I like the plane. The sound really bugs me that there's no sound for when you land on the water. That really bugs me, so I won't be flying this plane anyway. I'll take away the last point just until we confirm, okay? Try to understand what's going on. So let's stick with 35. I want to try to be as fair as possible here. 4. Let's try one more plane with water landing and we'll go to New York City this time. Let me quickly enable developer mode here. Is it here? I don't remember if there was a way to enable developer mode there. Developer mode on. Put it over here. And then I want to take a quick look at the frames per second here. Yeah, I felt that it was getting a little bit choppy. Probably the photogrammetry. But the important thing is the network seems to be stable. That's good. Okay, I'm gonna put the gear down. And we'll try to we'll land on the beach and see what the sound of the touchdown sound of the landing gear down is like. On this airplane. Venice Beach. Looks a bit of an apocalyptic place, this rendering. Looks a bit like AI generated stuff in pictures. Yeah, I'm getting no... Oh, you know what's going on? I think it's because I put on the head... and that's why I don't like to use that. What's going on here is that we put on the headphone simulation in order to muffle the engine noise. So what's going on here is that when you put on headphone simulation, you can't hear the touchdown at all. But this particular aircraft is very loud engine, so I'm just going to put it down to like 10, the aircraft engine sound. Turned off headphone simulation, I bet that will... That will let us hear the touchdown much better. Here we go. Just gonna take off. And then quickly put her down again. There you go, now you heard it. That's what was going on. Okay, oops, I'm about to crash. Ah! It's funny, it didn't blow up. Do you have like the dev tool thing that that crash is disabled or something? I didn't think so. That was quite a smash. Anyway, let's do one more test of the landing guesstimator on water. This time we'll go to New York City, and let's get a 172 or something. What's actually New York City is at night, but that's okay. Let's go New York at night. Right by the Statue of Liberty. Put the plane right there. We'll pick a bog standard Cessna 172 or a Shock Ultra. Here you go. Cessna 172 of the floats. Yeah, I think that would have been a death, right, with that rock. Maybe because I have dev mode on, then you don't die. Wow, this is bright. Okay. And this airplane, you need to make the sound of the engine much higher, louder. There you go. Where the heck? I'm used to the 152. Not the 172, so I had no clue where the lights are in this thing. Whether they're functional. There, that's better. Broke free from the autopilot. I was getting like 60 frames per second before. Before the last updates on this. If you want to try one more guess, Sheepa, let's just make this a test. Thank you, appreciate it. This is just a test to see if the guesses get picked up when you land on water. My landing gear was down too, it's not good. Maybe you have to come to a stop before it'll register? I think it just doesn't pick it up. I'm gonna look in the Sim Toolkit Pro Discord or frequently asked questions, wherever they keep that, and ask them about this. But for now, it's a little, it doesn't work very well with landing on water, so we're just not going to have it when we land on water. Now let's do a test whether if you land on land with the float plane, which you can do because you can put the landing gear down, whether it picks it up then. I know, computer. Is there a master switch I can clear the gear advisory? There. Let's try to land on Broadway or Fifth Avenue or something. Okay, we're at 30 frames per second here in downtown New York City. Let me go to general options. Let's go to graphics. We have a lot of things running at the same time here, but let's go put everything to high instead of ultra. Except the clouds. I like the clouds in ultra. Everything else, we'll put it on high and see what that does. Often the difference between high and ultra on these things is very almost not noticeable. But nope, it's not. It's nothing to do with the graphics. Still, maybe more processor based. Almost like got lower. So that's not doing anything. Let's try one more thing. I'll put everything back to ultra. Low for cockpit glass refresh rate. Oh, that have to restart. Okay. Okay, not much we can do with that. So I'm just gonna put in a guess myself as a test. We have the gear down, and we're gonna try to land. Somewhere in the city here. Someone did this in real life once. It was when New York was smaller. It was like in the late 1940s after the Second World War. Some guy landed a Cessna 150, I think, or 140 in on a road, like I think in Amsterdam Avenue, up on the north side of Manhattan. He did it twice. He was drunk. He drove to. He had a bet in a bar that he would not do it. He drove to New Jersey, stole an airplane, flew back, and landed. It was on the news. He got arrested later. You know, New York City, crazy shit happens. Alright, there's the Empire State. And I got Times Square and Broadway, etc., 42nd Street, etc., to our right side here. Yeah, the frame rate really tanks in the cities. I have a lot of things running as well. OBS, Vim Toolkit Pro, Camo Studio for the camera. Maybe that affects it, I don't know. That's to be expected when you fly in a city, whether you're flying Star Citizen or in most video games, performance is gonna suffer. Alright, here's the beginning of Central Park. If we could see a little better, we could land in one of the main grassy areas there. We can't, so it looks pretty good. Yeah, I mean, it's up there, it's saying it's at 30 frames per second, you know, but it looks pretty good. It feels good. It feels fine. A lot more trees have been added, I think, maybe because I have a trees on Ultra, I don't know. But difficult to find a spot to land. Let's try on the highway here on the west side. This could work, this little patch right here. Let's try it. If you want to a guess one last time, Sheepa, this is just a guess to try to land a float airplane on a lot of planes out there going into Newark. A float plane on the ground, whether that counts. Maybe it's a problem with float planes in general, but I assume my guess is that it's a problem with landing on water. Here we go, flaps down. Risky landing, will probably crash, but I'll try to at least touch it down. Here, I'll do it. One sec. Oh, I think you had guessed already. Okay. Thank you.
Gears down for runway landing.
LaGuardia Tower, this is HyperTextHero. We have an emergency. We're going to put her down on the highway on the west side of Manhattan. Over. Hey Raz, still on doing some tests here. Neo Sim Toolkit Pro doesn't seem to pick up landing guesses when you land on water that well. So we've been testing that, testing flying around cities. The stream has been pretty smooth, no hiccups. So good news. Thanks for the guess.
Gears down for runway landing.
I'm gonna go around.
Gears down.
We're gonna hit that tree. Let's find a different place. Commander Space Dog coming in. How's it going? Thank you so much for the sub, Commander.
Runway landing.
Appreciate it. Yeah, I got myself a new hat. Amber gave me some money. Said, get yourself a Christmas present. I want you to get a wallet. For good luck to make lots of money this coming year. And, but there was money left over, and then I saw this hat that was pretty cheap, you know, it's like a polyester hat. But I thought maybe this would be good for the stream. Track IR works on it, you know, it's over here. And I thought, why not? You know, maybe if someone sees some weirdo wearing a cowboyish hat, so they'll click on the thumbnail and come say hi. Here, let's try here. This looks better. Flaps down. Still short runway, but we're gonna give it a shot. Hopefully those lights don't have collision detection. We know the cars don't. They didn't used to unless they added collision detection at some point since I stopped playing this. Left or right? Let's go to the right one. Here we go.
For runway landing. Gears down for runway landing.
Oh!
Gears down for runway landing.
Oh!
Gear.
She over the way. He put a Herbie. Was that the name of that guy that landed in New York? He actually did this in real life with Cessna 140 in the late 1940s, I think. Let's cancel his filters off. First of all, Commander Space Dog, thank you for the tier 1 sub. Hope you're having a good hump day in the middle of the week, and I hope you have a good Thursday on the way to Friday. Sometimes I got the blues when I play Microsoft Flight Simulator because of some bugs, but that's okay because it's a really cool video game and I'm happy it exists. Over. I wanted to say happy birthday to Whitey Mystical as well, who dropped by after a long time, but he likes the Microsoft Flight Simulator, so when I play Microsoft Flight Simulator, he drops by. Happy birthday, Whitey Mystical. Happy birthday to you! Happy birthday to all of you if it's your birthday. Thank you so much for that sub again.
Gears down for runway landing.
Shush. Let me add 1 point to Sheepa. Thank you so much, Sheepa. Have a good day tomorrow. Thank you for dropping by 07. Make that change, computer. Oh, the VW car that has eyes and a mind of its own. Copy that, Raz. I haven't seen those Herbie films for a long time. Was the number of the car 50 or 9 or 69 or what? Oh, look! Some movie getting a free advert. Shark something. Dude, I think, are we by Fairway? There was this grocery store down here that closed down. Yeah, I think we are. This is by Fair. That's so funny. This is 125th Street right here. This is West Side, Upper West, this is West Harlem. Basically, border of Upper West Side, and oh, look at that. They have like lights, the cars. So if you go here, this is 125th Street station, okay, right here. There's a McDonald's here. There's a Ronald McDonald sitting right there in a bench. There was, at least. This is 125th Street station. The Apollo Theater down that direction. And then right here, right by this tree over here inside this, right around here, there's a really nice Japanese ramen place. Not expensive, cheap, really good. Then if you keep going up the one line here, you're gonna hit Columbia University to the left up here. Yeah, Japanese ramen, man. Makes me salivate just thinking about it. And here you go, this is Columbia. This is the corner of Columbia, the math building. The Joe's over there, you can have a coffee. And you keep heading downtown. No sleep till Brooklyn, huh? Alright, people, but it is time for me to leave it for today. Thank you so much, Commander Space Duck, again. Developed my first row of 120. How's that going? I'd like to see it. Okay, I'll check out your Instagram. I think I'm following your Instagram, right? I don't look at social media much these days, but I'll take a look. Hope you're loving that that medium format thing you got. I like the Pink Panther movies. I lived in a few different places. I lived in some places here, the Upper West Side, like 3-4 different places. You know, tiny little apartments when you arrive. This is the campus. I used to work here in Columbia. And then later, we moved up, further up there to 144th. Then much later, we moved past the George Washington Bridge over there, all the way up there. You see that dark spot there? That's a very unknown part of New York City. It's called Inwood. It's beautiful. It has an old growth forest there, and really lovely place. I recommend if you ever go to New York City, go to the northern tip of Manhattan, go to Inwood. There's a bar there right in the corner. Used to be a bar, then it changed to a restaurant in the pandemic. I don't know. I think it's turned into a bar again. It was last time I was there. But yeah, we'll be doing flights in New York. We have this. We're trying to decide where to start a round the world trip. The testing phase is almost done. The last thing we're going to test in the next stream of Microsoft Flight Simulator is the not Neofly, but the little nav map of flight planning. We're going to use that for flight planning. But if you have a suggestion for where we should start the trip, let me know. I'm noting it down, and then we'll have a vote or something, and I think Skipple is misspelled, but that's fine. Yeah, and another good thing about Inwood here is that there are 2 train lines that end up there. There's the one, they don't end up there, but they pass by there. There's the 1 train that takes you right downtown, and there's the 8 train, you know, classic jazz song, Take the 8 train. I'm getting a blank of the name right now, and both these lines took you all the way downtown in this crazy place called New York City and Manhattan. There's LaGuardia. There's JFK. And over there is Newark. And you have some smaller airfields up here. I forget the name of them. Quickest way to get to Harlem. Well, Harlem is right down here. Yeah, the A train is it's an express, so you can get that to Harlem. That's definitely the quickest way. Unless it's broken, then you're gonna have to take the 1. If that's broken, then you'll take a bus. If you're poor like me, especially when I live in New York City. All right, people. I'm gonna get going. Let's. If you have a suggestion of someone to raid, let me know. Vasconcelos, if we could get a goodbye song here playing, I'd appreciate that. If you're not too busy, Vasconcelos. Vasconcelos is my imaginary friend. Okay. If you should take the A train, you'll find the quickest way to get to Harlem. Is that I don't know where that's from, okay? It's a biased location, it is, Raz. New York is a very biased place. Oh, the biased location. Okay, TNCA, let me add that. That's where you're... I will totally put that down. As someone who poured so many points into that, I'll give some extra points to that, okay. TNCA, that's your local place. Let me write it down. Add it. That is from the song, okay. Look how many baseball fields there are. Yeah, lots of baseball fields. There was one in Inwood that was really popular because there's a lot of Latinos up there, you know, and they love their baseball. If you have a suggestion of someone to raid, let me know. Otherwise, I'm gonna go look for someone. Microsoft Flight Simulator. Let's see if someone else is playing Microsoft Flight Simulator on Twitch. There's usually a few people out there. Let's go down the list a little bit. Anything with a general aviation little airplane instead of a jetliner? I prefer the little aviation things. How about... Oh, you know, this is what we're gonna do. Let's go say hi to Talkity. Haven't rated her for a while because I don't see her streaming that much these days. She's playing DCS, so that would be a good transition from one flight sim to another. All right. Rating Talkity, thank you so much for being here. Thanks for that sub, Commander Space Dog. I'll be back later tonight, either Elden Ring or Valheim, or maybe Arma with Arthur and whoever else wants to join, including Elias if he wants to. Peace. Thanks for being here. I'm out.